Yes, good evening, man. It is Friday evening. You know, you're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle, man. I am the sauce. I am the sauce, man. As you can see, man, this is episode 234, man. I titled it, shout out to my man, Rob the Report, aka Pop a lot of shit James, man. We are titling this. Can you get to the topic? Cause yo, got a lot of controversy uh popped off today, man, on YouTube over that, man. A lot, man. And damn, that highlighted my day, man. I just came home, took me a quick power nap, ready to go, man. Watch some basketball tonight. Just vibe out, man. Tomorrow is the fights, man. We're gonna get to some weigh-in. Um, some actual weigh-in. You know, got a little chippy. It got a little chippy. Got a little chippy. It got a little chippy down there in the A, man. We're gonna get to that in a second. I want to talk about Floyd Mayweather throwing shots. Yeah, because that's what he did. Floyd threw some shots, man, today. Oh, yesterday at the press conference. I want to talk about that. I also, a lot of stuff I just want to discuss. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. Friday, we try to do it like 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday. I try to leave the floor kind of open, for if people want to jump on and get down. Appreciate that, man. Love is love, man. Uncle Platt in the building, Platt. But yeah, why I want to say this, right? Why when Floyd Mayweather, right? Why when Floyd Mayweather sends shots, right? Everybody turns deaf, dumb, and blind and tries to act like they didn't hear what he says. So for those of y'all acting like y'all didn't hear what he says, I don't care. One thing about my flow, my platform, we're gonna discuss it. Floyd Mayweather was talking about Earl Spence Jr. right here. It's clear as day.
Give him to no excuses. Whereas we have a lot of other fighters just under the Mayweather Promotions banner as well as PBC promotion banner. There's always, no, I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Rolly is the guy that said, I don't want to fight this guy. Rolly is the guy that said, I'll fight anybody. Doesn't see promotion banner. There's always, no, I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Rolly is the guy that said, I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter. So.
All right. Yes, that is a statement that Floyd Mayweather made yesterday at the press conference. Now, I sat back today. I watched a lot of stuff. Excuse me. I waited to see if some of these popular channels, these narrative channels. Hey, stop it. You hear my dog and my cat, man. These guys are like too much. Stop it, Daffodil. She doesn't want to play with you. Oh, she does not want to play with you. Yes, get over here. She does not want to play with you, you see? Get up on the couch. Just lay down. Come here. But yes, I waited to see if they was going to address it or act like it didn't happen. And you know what they do. They act like it doesn't happen because, like I said, a lot of them are in bed. They are in, these fighters have them in the pocket. They're get along game. But yes, he did make that statement. And it's no secret who he was referring to because if you rewind back a little bit to the Sean Porter, Bud Crawford press conference. TGB Promotions CEO Tom Brown stated that the fighters, yes, the fighters make the fights. And the fighters tell them who they want to fight. So for many years, Terrence Bud Crawford has been pushing for fights with Errol Spence, with a lot of those guys over there. And the narrative that was always pushed via, that's what I'm starting to call these guys now, the PBC reporters. That's what they are. The PBC YouTube reporters is that Bud Crawford didn't want to fight. You know, that's the narrative that they drive. And most YouTubers and people that flow with YouTube, they don't really they just go whatever narrative their favorite, blogger, YouTuber posts, if you dig what I'm saying. If you dig what I'm saying, I was just tapping in with a colleague. Yes, a real journalist colleague. He's down there on the front line in the trenches. Shout out to World Combat Sports, covering those fights. And that's a great fight tomorrow. You know, you have the American Soldier, Jamel Herring versus the Ghetto Soldier, and Shakur Stevens. Great fight, man. Both of them touched the scales. Now, I seen a guy do a video alluding to the fact, like, this why you gotta pay attention to these dudes, right? These dudes be like so narrative driven, and they think they're so intelligent and smart, how they try to throw shade, right? This guy has the nerve to say that Jamel Herring look weight gain, but yet other fighters campaign in the same weight class their whole career, yet they don't look weight drained. Like, come on, man. You know, at the end of the day, you narrative pushers, I'm going to be on your heels now. I'm going to be your worst nightmare, because anytime, like I said, I'm in an excellent position now where I have the ability to watch a lot of y'all stuff. And just like you feel you are the smartest man in the room, I am smart as well. So I will dissect, I will watch, and I will start doing source notes on some of the videos that you guys pump out. Just as I did earlier, how I brought up the fact that how, Black Media Row, whatever y'all want to call yourself, the Three Musketeers. Yes, I say Three Musketeers because the author of Three Musketeers was a black man. But you so-called power to the people journalists, black journalists, talk all that black-ish. But yet 2 black fighters are fighting tomorrow night. And most of y'all narratives was about fights that haven't been made. Fighters coming back in the second month of the year. Fights that took place at the start of the month. So I don't really understand, and I can't really respect the narratives that you guys run with, because now you had 2 black fighters fighting tomorrow, and you guys didn't talk about it all week. Let's get to some of these highlights though from the weigh-in. Things got a little chippy over the belt again. Very, very chippy. I like that though. I like that a lot. Man. Okay, I like that a lot. Let's go to Top Rank. This is Top Rank, man. And shout out to Top Rank. They wrote an excellent, I'll get to that too. Like I said, I have time tonight. They did an excellent write-up on my guy Jihad Tucker. Excellent write-up. And I'm just, Feels good, man. Feels good. Jamel Herring, man. These guys, they got a little chippy, man. Let's get to it. They got very, very chippy. Shakur is really going after the belt. Everybody made weight, man. And I noticed, like, you know what, man? It's too many people who aren't actually boxing fans. Look, here it is right here. Let's blow this up real quick. Let's get a little audio on this. You heard? Let's get the audio going on that. There we go. Can y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? My audio is not playing for whatever reason. But this is the actual way, and I think that's for the best that the audio isn't played, so I could just talk over it. But you see, things got a little heated. Things got a little heated, very chippy. Jamel is locked in. The Marine, hoorah! See, touching his belt. Jamel wasn't having no parts of it. Jamel wasn't having no parts of it, man. This is gonna be a good dust off. That's what we like to call it, man. Good dust off. See, Shakur grabbing at the belt. It's gonna be a good dust off. And see, me, I'm just doing my part. I'm just doing my part, you know. Smash that like button one time for me over there on the YouTube. Doesn't cost you $1. You know, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Yes. Shout out to my man Alex. Alex, who do you like in that fight, Alex, tomorrow night? My man, what up? Yeah, who do you like, Alex? Who do you like in that fight? Betting wise, Jamel Herring, I think he's a 9-1 underdog. Shakur is the favorite. Shakur is the favorite. Who do you like, Alex? Feel free to comment, man. Feel free to comment. I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I don't think Jamel's coming to lay down. I'm seeing a lot of people like 9-1. It's heavy odds, heavy odds. I'm just glad that we're getting to see a good fight, man. You know, no knock on, like, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about right here, right? One of your popular narrative pushers said he looked weight drained. He's fighting at 130. Came in 129.8. Chiseled up, man. Now, right now, if you know anything, this was at 1 p.m. Eastern, East Coast time. So it is almost 7 o'clock, 6 hours later. I guarantee you he is fueled up, fed up, and ready to go. I think I like the weight on Shakur. 130 looks good on him. 126, he was, you know, he's a grown man now. He's looking like a grown man. You know, he came at 130 on the dot. 130 on the dot. Now this picture right here, let's talk about it. I've seen a lot of people on IG clowning, saying he looks like a monkey. You know, some of Jamel Herring's camp, I believe it was So Cold, Steven Nelson. They put the monkey emoji up, saying that Shakur looked like the monkey. Quite funny, you know. It is funny. But tomorrow's the fight, man. No more jokes. All jokes aside. But yeah, Shakur is ripped. Jamel is ripped. We have a fight. Yo, me personally, I love how Jamel See, Jamel is a Marine, so Jamel has been to war. Jamel has put in that pain. I just love his demeanor. Just love his demeanor. He's not easily rattled. He's not easily rattled. I want to say this too. Top rank. Let me get to this. Since I'm on that page, I got this is the source, man. We are not holding nothing back. And not holding nothing back, right? This is the top rank list of top 25 under 25. Teofimo, number 1. Shakur Stevens, number 2. Devin Haney, number 3. Virgil Ortiz, 4. You have Jerome Boots Ennis at 7. David Benavidez at 5. Ryan Garcia at 6. There's a couple names missing. One in particular that's missing is 2016 Olympian, 14-0, 14 knockouts. Gary Antoine, the Don Polo Russell's not on there. Not on there. I couldn't put a finger on why he's not on there. When you have one Olympic teammate, Charles Cornwell, on there, you have a man that he has beat twice to make it to the Olympics. They both are undefeated. He is on there at number 7. Sebastian Fordona, 6'7", junior middleweight. You have Xander Zayas at number 19. He is 9-0, 7 KOs. Yes. Like I said, I don't know why Polo the Dawn isn't on there. And, we're going to keep it politically correct. It's a couple guys on there that I know Jihad Tucker personally touched up. But that's, neither here nor there. Yeah, it's hard to pick. Let's see what you said, Al. It's hard to pick, but I'm probably edging towards the younger guys. Shakur Stevens. A lot of people, he's the favorite. He's the favorite. Smash that like button for me one time. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. This is The Sauce Talk. No pay for narratives. I felt the need to just come on here and shine some light on this excellent fight card tomorrow. Shout out to Clarence McLean. You know the vibes. Yes, you know the vibes. I got Mel. Long Island in the building. We are 1-1. Shout out to my guy, Pop a lot of shit, James. He had a fire show today. He rattled the cages of one of the so-called narrative pushers. Get to the topic. I had to pay homage, entitled Source Talk, episode 234. Get to the topic. That's what y'all doing, getting to the topic. Yes, you drop 100 on Mel, you will receive 9. You drop 1,000, you will get 9 grand. 9-1. I like them odds, man. So if you got a little $100, you're gonna waste a little 100, man. It ain't a bad bet. 100 to get you 9. You got a little 1,000. You got a little $1,000, man. 1,000 to get you 9 grand. Got 10,000. Ooh, man. Mel pull off that upset, man. You looking at 90 grand. But hey, what do I know? Yes. You're rocking out with y'all truly Showtime Sizzle. Shout out to my man, Pop a lot of shit, James, man. Pop a lot of shit. James was rattling cages, man. Subscribe to his channel, man. He's shaking these LDBC boys up. Shaking them up, man. Get to the topic. Man. See, when you don't have no topic and somebody comments, get to the topic, it might rattle your cages, especially if you up there freestyling and you don't have all the ingredients to your dish. You might not know how to cook. You smell me? But yes, man, let's get back over here. A couple guys here is missing, man. Definitely Polo the Dawn should definitely be on this list, man. Definitely be on this list. And some dumb person said Gervonta Davis. No, Gervonta Davis is 26 years old. You see what it says? Top 25, under 25. Yeah, they're still moving him like he's 20 under 25, but he's 26 years old now. Yo, I'm going to pull something up in a second, right? You know, this is what we do. This is the Source Talk, right? See, we get to the topics. Yo, Gary Russell. Right, let me pull it up for y'all because we like to keep the receipts, right? Gary Russell. See, we are fresh with this, authentic. See, a lot of y'all are not authentic, man. So it's hard for y'all to really rock. But check out Gary Russell's storyline. And I love when fighters do this. I salute them when they do this, man. That's why I gotta highlight it. I have to highlight this. Gary Russell is holding no punches back. Mr. Gary Russell, the Olympian. Let this soak into y'all, man. Gary Russell is not playing. Check this out right here. See this right here? Let's try to pause it. Let's see if we can freeze it. Can we freeze it? No, we couldn't freeze it. Did y'all see that, though? I'm going to try to freeze it when it comes back. I will try to freeze it for you. And I've been telling y'all this, and I'm glad my man is on, Rob. Pop a lot of shit, James. I've been telling him this. Look what Gary says. Gervonta Davis always tiptoeing around the best fighters in the division. Cherry picking C-level fighters to fight on pay-per-view. Man. Gary Russell. Like my boy, Pop a lot of shit will say, smoke that over. Man, I love when the fighters drop some authentic sauce. I can't. Yo, listen, man. Shout out to Uncle Jay, man. One thing about the truth, you cannot dispute it, man. A lot of people, man, I like the guy wrote. He's selling the fight. He's definitely selling this fight. But what Gary said, man, I wouldn't be the Source Talk podcast if I didn't drop some sauce on that. He has a valid point. He has a valid point. You want to get that narrative pushed that Tank Davis is this star, this big time elite boxer, champion, but yet his opposition, yes, check the vocabulary. His opposition, as Gary just alluded to, some would say are C-level fighters, not even B. Now, granted, Rolly talked his way into this. He's confident. He's selling the fight. But if we rewind, Floyd Mayweather pretty much said in-house fighting. And this is in-house fighting at its best. But shout out to Clubber Lane. That's who I am referring to Rolly as, Clubber Lane. Rolly had on the Clubber Lane attire, man. The nice fur coat, man. Nice fur coat. Smash that like button for me. But yes, Gary didn't hold back. And I definitely dig it, Gary. I definitely dig it. Shout out to Gary Russell Jr. You know, a lot of y'all are going to say, oh, Gary's too small. Gary is too small. You know? But Gary is a warrior. Gary is a master boxer. And speed is power. Shout out to Pop Ennis, Bozy Ennis. Bozy Ennis will tell you this, man. Speed is power because it be that punch that you don't see that'll knock you the fuck out or hurt you, stumble you, have your mind rattle. Oh, 2 and 2. I need a couple of likes on Facebook. I got 2 people on Facebook right now. Smash that like button. Doesn't cost you $1. Yes. You're rocking out with your Showtime Sizzle. Breaking news, right? Breaking news. Oh, he always tried to debut. That's his job. That is Cabbage Patch's job. Yes, Mr. Cabbage Patch. You remember those popular dolls in the 80s? Yes, I'm an 80s baby. Remember those popular dolls in the 80s and 90s, the Cabbage Patch? That is him. But yes, breaking news. You know, the Source stays on top of things. it looks like we're going to have a fight. Jojo Diaz and Devin Haney. The only final stipulation is this rematch clause. Devin Haney wants a rematch clause. Not a bad idea, but it also puts up the doubt. Can y'all take it into the room for me, please? And you can turn the TV on in the room. It puts on doubt. See, I was rocking. You know, the Jones squad is back in the building, man. But it brings up doubt. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That was Keemon Wade in the building, Fort Worth, Myrtle Worth, Texas. But yes, it brings up doubt in Devin Haney that he wants the rematch clause. And Jojo Diaz said he's willing to abide because he will whoop his ass twice. I love that talk. And shout out to my coaching buddy. Like I said, man, the source is connected, man. We was building on this. And I said to him, I said, we will finally get a true assessment. Check the vocabulary from the quote-unquote project ignorant source. Yes, we will get a true assessment of on where Devin Haney is at. Because Jojo Diaz, you Devin Haney fans might not want to hear this, but Jojo Diaz will be the first legit world-class fighter in his prime. Yes, in his prime that Devin Haney will be fighting. So that is a smart move, Devin Haney getting that rematch clause. Because now you are really fighting somebody that is what we like to call a live body. Yeah, Russell's a killer, no doubt. Flash speed, Meldrick Taylor style. Yes, great defense too. Great defense too. Yes, he better be ready. Yes, Devin Haney better be ready. I like this fight though. I like this fight a lot. I like it a lot because, like I said, we're going to get a real assessment on how good he is. Because Jojo Diaz, former 130-pound IBF champion, only blemish on his record is to who I just posted the comment. On as far as Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. Yes, he did ask for it and he got it. You know why he got it? Because now he has to get it. His bluff was called. They tried to lowball the man. Ryan Garcia backed out. And, well, he didn't back out. He got injured. Sorry about that. Forgive my statement. Let me clean that up. He got injured. And now we're going to get the fight, man. And I like this fight because, like I said, we will get a great assessment on where Devin Haney really is at. You know, you get the narratives. You get these guys that just, you know, like I said, man, it's too many people. That's why I started moving away from boxing and really focusing the podcast on a whole nother movement. You know, shout out to my sister. We got this interview locked in. Let me highlight her. I always highlight her. That's my homegirl. You know, like I said, it's deeper than boxing now with the sauce, man. Let me highlight my homegirl, man. She's doing her thing. Like I told her, I am proud of her. Continue to work out. We inspire each other. There she is. There she is. She did her thing. You see, when you have, you know, she did her thing, doing her thing, working out. You know, put the stamp on it. You know the vibes. But yes, we inspire each other. But yes, Mr. Gary Russell, a bad man. You know, a bad man that gets blackballed. He gets blackballed. I don't know. You got to look for it. Okay. Search the room. Okay? And you don't have to whisper. You can talk.
No, one said you didn't listen.
Yes. Hey, Sheila. No, go. Because the dog is going to chase her. Go.
Where?
Go. Told you.
Where?
Go find the fire stick.
Where's the dog?
Go find the fire stick. Yes, I just lost thought. My kids loved him to death. Um, yes. Yeah, Rob, man, get on me, man. Drop that comment, man. Get to the topic, man. I just lost my thought what I was talking about because my children. Yeah, man, he had the opportunity to go to the zone, man. Great comment, brother. Great comment, man. Great comment, man. Great. Can y'all close the door? Because now y'all getting too loud. Close the door, please. No fighting. Okay, no, listen. No fighting. Go. You didn't break it. It's okay. Go. Okay, Nasai, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Man, you see what we have to deal with? Shout out to all the fathers, full-time fathers out there, man. You know, providers, protectors, and teachers. See what we deal with? That's why I said YouTube is different, man. You tell somebody to get to the topic, they want to act like you don't got a girlfriend, you don't got this, you don't got that. What do you have, you know? Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I took a nap, man. I was so tired, man. The week finally caught up to me. Gym, everything caught up to me. Yes, Mr. Gary Russell's being blackballed, man. It's sad because he could fight, man. You know what it is too? I'm gonna tell you, man. This whole game, right? This whole game it's sad. They are trying to wait him out. They're trying to wait him out, man. They think that he's gonna fall off because he's older now. But as long as he stays sharp and stays in the gym, he'll be all right. He will definitely be all right. He will definitely be all right, man. But yo, my man tonight, man. If I might join his panel tonight, man. Shout out to Mark Nash. Mark Nash will be going live at 10 o'clock. I definitely probably will jump on his panel because he has an interesting topic tonight. He says the most powerful men in boxing. He had Eddie Hearns. He had Al Heyman, Bob Arum. I think he had De La Hoya. He had a couple of them up there. And you know who I had to add on? That's why I think I'm going to jump on his show tonight. Because he didn't have Jay Prince in the mix. He didn't have my uncle. He didn't have Uncle Jay. So I think I have to join that panel tonight. I think I have to join that panel. I think I have to join that panel tonight. All right, yes. Give me a second. Let me I'm gonna pull his joint up real quick, right? Because like I said, I'm gonna probably jump on that panel tonight. at 10 o'clock for maybe a split second because I got to represent for my uncle, Uncle Jay. Like, they talk about the hedge fund guy. That's what I'm calling him. I'm going to say his name, Al Heyman. He's a hedge fund guy. You know, like I was breaking it down to my man, Rob. Listen, somebody gives me $100 million. I could be the man too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to break that down to you. Why? Right? If I get $100 million, right? Say I go to the bank or I go to whatever. I'm just going to say the bank and I get $100 million. Now I have $100 million. The bank gave me $100 million. I have X amount of fighters and I have a budget of X amount of shows to put on. Yeah, I'm the man. No, you're really not the man. All you're doing is the middleman. You're just managing somebody else's money. You are considered OPP, other people's property, because you are taking other people's money. The hedge fund guy. Yes, that's the hedge fund guy. But I'll probably break a lot of that down tonight on Mr. Nash's show. Let me pull him up real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You know, I'm definitely probably going to pop in on that, man. I'm going to definitely because like I said, Uncle Jay, look, see right here, the most, like, they don't even, he had, listen, I'm going to kill this dude right here. This dude, can y'all see me? Can y'all see what I just did? Can y'all see what I just did? This guy right here, cross him off. He shouldn't even be in the picture. Leonard Ellaby, yeah, I said it. Probably get a lot of backlash for saying it, but why is he in the picture? The guy next to him, major player, Steven Espinoza, Showtime, shot caller right here, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, the hedge fund guy, Eddie Hearns, you know, living off his father's experience, but also a powerful player, Guantanamera, a.k.a. who has the good stuff, Oscar De La Hoya, and Mr. Frankie Warren, a gangster himself. But my uncle's not in there. My uncle should be in there too. My uncle is a very, very powerful man in boxing as well. But definitely tap into this tonight, man. Shout out to Mark Nash. Great topic. And, you know, I definitely will be tapping in on this. Probably I'm gonna try to get on the panel, man, because I got to speak for my uncle. You know, Jay Prince is a powerful player in the game. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna tell you how powerful Jay Prince is going to be. Right now, right? He has maybe 14, 15, 16 fighters, I believe. Don't miss me on that number. We just looked at that list that they had up. Some say he has the best young heavyweight American prospect, Jared Anderson, a future heavyweight champion, right? Check the vibes now, right? Check the vibes. I'm about to break this down to you. Heavyweight. So the business goes with the heavyweights. Jared Anderson is on pace to being a heavyweight champion. He has Shakur Stevenson, who already captured 126-pound WBO title. He is fighting for the WBO tomorrow night against Jamel Herring. He will be if he wins that fight successfully tomorrow, he will be a 2-division champion. That is another James Prince fighter. He has another silver medalist in Duke Reagans out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Some say he may become the next 126-pound champion sooner than later. He has, now, don't miss me on this. I got to quote Top Rank on this. From Deer Park, New York, 18-year-old welterweight rising star Jihad Tucker, 18 years old, of LeBron Dawn. That is another one of James Prince's fighters. A lot of people say he is a future champion. Troy Isley, who's on that card tomorrow, another 2020 Olympian. He has just signed young Abdullah Mason out of Cleveland, Ohio. Highly touted 17-year-old multinational champions. Now, you catching the source. I just read off 5, 6, 7 blue chippers. Yes, blue chippers. When I say blue chippers, that means they are the creme de la creme. They are the best that it comes. So when you amount a war chest of weapons, yes, of weapons like that, you are gearing up for a takeover. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Yes, very, very powerful. Yes, the name you know. The name you know. That would be the hedge fund guy, aka that's what I'm going to start calling him. Jeff Johnson. For those of y'all that ever watched Distinguished Gentlemen with Eddie Murphy when he won the election, he was Jeff Johnson. Jeff Johnson, the senator, died, but Eddie Murphy used his handle and won the election because he was the name you know. That is the hedge fund guy. That is the name you know. Yes, he is the name you know, the other guy. But definitely tap into the show tonight, man. I'm probably definitely going to pull up and click that link at 10 o'clock and get on that panel and just drop a little bit of the sauce that I dropped right now, man. Like I said, I am energized. I titled this one, Get to the Topic. Get to the topic. Because, man, that made my day today, man. That's why I guess I'm so tired, man. Because normally I prepare my show. I would have been on earlier. But, yo, man, this morning, my God, pop a lot of shit right here. This brother right here, he stole the show, man. Yo, he proposed a comment to quote-unquote big dog narrative pusher. And his whole flow got fucked up after one comment. After one comment, man. He turned into if you ever watched the New Edition show, he turned into Bobby Brown when Bobby Brown performed at the talent show by himself, and he froze up. Yeah, he froze up, man. Yes, let's get to another topic I want to get to, man. I'm gonna pull up. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter handle so y'all can see what I was talking about with Joseph Diaz. That's why, yo, you gotta. One thing about social media, right? I tell people all the time, like, you gotta tap in with all the platforms. Like for so long, I really wasn't. I was like lax on the Twitter front, right? Because like I said, man, like when you are a somebody that moves around in real life, shout out to my sister Liz. Liz is my web designer. Appreciate that. You know. Appreciate that, Liz. Thank you so much. But yes, let's get to this Twitter, right? I might have to close something. Let's close that. There we go. All right, we are on Twitter now. Let's get Joseph Diaz up there. I want to show you this. Like we like to say, we keep receipts. We keep receipts, man. We keep receipts, man. Oh man. We keep the receipts. So let's pull up Joseph Diaz. There he is. All right. Close out of that. Let's get Joseph Diaz up here now, right? Let's get Joseph Diaz up here so you can see what I told you the fight is going to be made. Let's get Joseph Diaz on here. Hey, Sheba. Yes, hey, Sheba. Hey, girl. That's my cat. Can y'all hear her meowing? Hey, that's me and you out here now. Yes. Let's get Joseph Diaz up here. Let's get Joseph Diaz so you can see what I'm talking about. Yes, that's Joseph Diaz right there. Now, Joseph Diaz. Mike Carpenter, I told you. See, they always release. Excuse me. What are you doing, Daffodil? Go in the fucking room. Don't let her out the room no more. Go back in the room. Stop letting her out the room.
Maya, get in! Get in!
Fucking puppy, man. Yes, man, that is my puppy, always interrupting. She doesn't understand. My cat can fuck her up, but she doesn't want to hurt her. But she doesn't understand. My cat is a grown cat. She doesn't like to play with you. Daffodil is a 8-month-old puppy. I guess she thinks Sheba is a dog. You know, she loves to play with Sheba, but Sheba fucks her up every once in a while, and then she'll bite Sheba's tail. But that's what family does, I guess, right? But get back to Joseph Diaz. They always let this guy right here, Mike Coppinger, release certain. I gotta follow him. So let me follow him. I ain't following him. Let me give him a follow. See, I'm not a hater, right? But Mike Coppinger, sources right here, real Devin Haney and Joseph Diaz have agreed to a lightweight title fight December 3rd or 4th. Now, you know, the 3rd is that Friday. The 4th is that Saturday. Tank Davis's fight is Sunday the 5th. Oh, man. Do you see these dates that are possible? Man, oh, man. That is major. I want to show you where Joseph Diaz, look, see? That's why Twitter is very important. I'm telling you, gotta, like, if you want to be a real media member, if you want to just do you, it's important to have many different places where you can go to get information. But here you have, like I said, they always let this guy, Mike Coppinger, release the info. Joseph Diaz says he wants a rematch clause in there. That's why it's taking so long to get it done. But we'll give him the beating twice if he wants it. I'm making sure this fight happens for the fans. Man. There you have, that was 4 hours ago. That was 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, you see? And now I wanna go back to this, right? I want to go back to this. You see how all you fans, right? You got to stop listening to these narrative pushes. Now, the source told y'all this. The source told you this, right? When everybody was in a frenzy over the Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney back and forth at the fight on last Saturday, the Mikey Garcia fight. I was telling all of y'all, man, like, that fight's not gonna be made. Why are people giving us so much airplay and like going crazy over the fight that can be made? And check back to my source. Matter of fact, let me pull up my receipts now. Let me go back to IG. Let me go back to my IG. I told y'all what was going to happen. I was like, yo, y'all giving a Lopez Haney thing too much energy. The fight that could be made and that should be made is Diaz and Haney. And the LDBC is still doing the same shit. That's it. Get them. We gotta get them all, man. Get them all. Like I said, man. Why walk down, right? Why walk down and only get one when we could walk down and get them all? Facts of life, man. Facts of life, man. Cause I be hearing their little subliminal disses. At the end of the day, they are corny to me. They are corny to me because they think algorithm and getting on here talking stuff. Now, in all actuality, what you guys are is a bunch of grown ass hating ass men that really want to be in the boxing game, and the only way you feel you could be relevant in the game is off a YouTube channel. Why don't you get out here to these gyms, right? You know, why don't you train a fighter? Why don't you try to manage a fighter? Why don't you try to consult a fighter if you really feel like you want to be in the game? But hey, what do I know? Tyson Fury versus Dylan White in March. Who cares? Yeah, that's a narrative to push. They're looking for clickbait. That's not even. There's no talks of that. The talks is Dylan White pulled out a fight, and now leave it alone. He's not fighting next week, so nobody should even be talking about him because there's fights taking place next week, and he's not on one of them because he sustained a shoulder injury allegedly. Like I said, as we move on, right? As we move on, I told you that fight was going to be made. Yeah, we are at 189, man. We are cracking, getting close to 200 in the Source Facebook group, man. Definitely keep posting your stuff. You know, we share all the information in there. And, you know, that's what we do, man. Like I said, man, you post a good story in there. You know, you might make the news desk. Yes, champion fight tomorrow. And that's what they do, though, man. Them dudes are cornballs, bro. Straight cornballs. Like, they are part of the reason why YouTube media doesn't get taken serious. You know, they are a major reason why, because they don't actually give you news. They give you clickbait. You see how I did it yesterday? Yesterday I had the clickbait topic, and I did that for a reason, just to show how if you put something up there, use clickbait, you could draw up a lot of algorithm to your channel. And that's what I did yesterday. Yesterday I had my stream. I did what I said about being mad with his dad and all that. That stream did like I had 158, 100 something people in the live. It was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're gonna get there naturally, real soon. Because like I said, I look at myself right now, the things that I'm doing in boxing, outside of boxing. Like, I'm building up a team, especially on this YouTube. That's why you always see me representing my guy. I share notes with him. Shout out to Pop a lot of shit, James. I share strategy with him, and I tell him certain things, and we share. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm building up a media team as well. Like, my boxing team is strong. It's been strong from the jump, and my boxing resume is strong. You know, like I said, man, next week is fight week. My cards are done. I will be, you know, handing out my business cards for fighters looking for the source. You know, we strategize and, you know, handles, nicknames, just a lot of things, man. And like I said, the actual resume speaks for itself, man. You know, the shirts are still available right now. Jihad Tucker shirts are still available, white and black. I can't wait to fight night, because fight night, everybody that has a shirt on, you will be on my video as far as you know, the fight night source. That's what we're calling that, the fight night source. You know, you'll definitely be on that. If you are in the Hula Theater and you have a Jihad Tucker shirt on, don't be afraid to run down on me and come holler at me. You will definitely be in the video. You will definitely be on the video. That is a fact. You will definitely make the cut. You know, you might even get a meet and greet, might even get an autograph with Jihad. And if you do media, you will definitely get an interview. Might even get you a Joe Harris interview. And a Joe Harris interview, for those of y'all, that is a special treat. Because Joe doesn't really like the camera. He doesn't really like to talk to people. You see how I've been grooming him and getting him ready. But you will definitely get a Joe Harris treat. And that's pretty much it, man. But I'm looking forward to that Joseph Diaz fight. And I wouldn't be mad at them if they throw that right on in front of that Tank Davis fight, because let's talk about it, man. Since that fighters and talks are happening, to be honest, man, from a fight supporter, a fight fans perspective, I have to put this out there before the narrative pushers try to, move the goalposts. The Devin Haney, Jojo Diaz, boxing wise, is a better fight. Close the door, please. Thank you. Is a better fight. Not only is it a better fight, it is a more fighter of guys that you can say is on the same level. Because, like, you see all the narratives that was already getting pushed that what's name is going to destroy Rolly. My brother Keemon said it is a glorified sparring match. I believe Rob, the reporter, aka Pop a Lot of Shit James, said the same thing also. And yes, a lot of people say that is a glorified sparring match. Oh yeah, that narrative already got pushed. The last meaningful fight of the year, cornballs. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get a new drop, a new one of these in here for the cornballs. Anytime somebody's corny or something, I'm gonna use that one. It's gonna say cornball. You heard? No, that's the one I'm gonna get. Man, I gotta find that clip. I'm gonna find the clip from one of my favorite movies, Strap, when Bamboo told Bokeem Woodbine, he was telling him come get money with him, and Bokeem Woodbine was still talking about he works, he's a bike messenger, and what's the name said, you heard. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna use that drop, man. You heard. Yes, you heard. Yeah, the last meaningful fight of the year. You see the narratives that these guys push? You see the narratives that these guys push? And like I was telling my man, right? Like I was telling Pop a Lot, man. I was like, yo, these guys, right? They don't actually want you. Look, we got 3 likes, man. We are up right now. We are at 6 total. Man, that might be a new record, man. We got 6 on the book, and 6 across the board, man. Shout out to those 3 likes over there on YouTube. Didn't even see those, but that's like I was telling my man, Pop a Lot of Shit, James. These guys with these big platforms, right? These guys with these big platforms, right? They don't want you. They don't want you. Shout out to Lord of the Rings, man. They don't want you on a show commenting or to say your name, because they don't want to risk their audience, their supporters, their subscribers, their followers, their fans, whatever you want to call them, coming checking out what you got going on your platform, because then they might lose a sub, they might lose a supporter, a follower. Because one thing about YouTube, right? Once somebody gets exposed to a real substance, a pure flow, they're going to keep coming back for it. And there is no expiration on greatness. See, a lot of these guys with these platforms, they are CB4. And he's like, damn, so what you mean by CB4? These guys are MC Gusto. MC Gusto wasn't the real Gusto. He knew Gusto. Gusto got jammed up, went to jail, and he took on Gusto's persona. Man, I'm on my shit tonight with my vocabulary. And that's what you get with these YouTube channels, right? Because like I put my man on Pop a Lot of Shit, James. Yo, my man, one of my biggest guys, I love taking my persona. He runs with all my stuff. He says his source now. just everything. But he's an MC Gusto. See, MC Gusto knew Gusto. Say shout out to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings are here dropping gems on you like the fake 50 cents. Yeah, man. They always take that's just it's like that in everything of life, man. Somebody would always take like the persona of somebody that is authentic. Like I tell people, man, this YouTube game is the new rap game, man. It's the new rap game, man. It's the new rap game, man. Somebody, if you're not on your shit and you're not paying attention, people will take your whole persona and run with it, man. And run with it. Like, it's just the game, man. It's just the game. Look how I broke this down. Watch this. I'm gonna show you how this dude, but he didn't realize that I was hip to the game now that I was on it. This dude tried to run with my handle. Watch this right here. Pay attention.
Will be your number one fighter. And Charles Harris, he fights tomorrow. He fights tomorrow, by the way, for his third fight at only 17 years old. He turned professional at 16. The LeBron James of boxing. He's the LeBron James of boxing.
Where's he fighting?
He's fighting in Mexico. We'll make sure. You know what we're going to do? I'll make sure.
Yeah, did you see that? The LeBron James of boxing. Too bad we was already in Vegas killing it. But yeah, see that? Did you just peep how those MC Gustos right there? Did you just peep how those MC Gustos, right? That's what I try to tell you. MC Gustos, that was Jihad fighting on the Lomachenko card right there. That was already his handle, the LeBron James of boxing. But do you see how those two MC Gustos try to put that moniker on another fighter? Meanwhile, Jihad Tucker had fought on an ESPN national televised card, Lomachenko Lopez. Top-ranked ESPN ran that. What I just used, they ran that. That's why I don't have the audio. And that is in the locker room before the fight. They added LeBron James because they knew that was the handle. They knew that was the handle. And if you pay attention, Jihad's first pro fight, we came out in the straight out of high school, Akron, St. Mary's at Akron, Jersey. Then we went with the All-Star jersey, And this is a little bit more background into that, man.
Jack of Fitness doing the damn thing. I just like to see what they was able to get you to be able to make that next move in this boxing game, because a lot of cats don't get the opportunity. But for you, it seems like you was ready and built for the opportunity, man. It's almost like 17 years old, man. You stepping up to a huge plate. It's a lot of responsibility that goes into what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Big stage, top rank, man. Come on, wearing the jersey. Tell us about that LeBron jersey, man. Your first fight.
Shout out Jackson Fitness, because he gave me the idea, the LeBron James of the game. Shout out Jackson for that one. So I just took it. The people seem to like it, so I just ran with it.
Yeah, they talking about it, man. You got your own, persona,
Word.
and that's what they recognize you from. Even it's been some social media groups that was mentioning your name.
Yes, you see that? They talked about it so much that these Elvis Presleys thought they could just run with that, man. That's why you got to be mindful of, man. That's why I said, when you step out here on these social media platforms now, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, have receipts, man. Make sure that you are, like I said, man, this is 234, episode 234. Make sure your catalog is strong, man. Keep your catalog strong so that you can always rebuke and tell them to their face, Satan, you are a liar. See how those liars tried to run with our handle? Tried to run with our handle, man. But we are in year 2. We are up and running. I wanna go to this. Let me go to my man, Ohio Runs Boxing, right? We are on a roll tonight, man. I just want to show. I want to show how dudes are like haters, man. And we gotta throw it in their face, man. These dudes are like haters, man. And these are some of the dudes y'all idolize and worship, right? Idolize and worship. Excuse me. And then I'm going to wrap this up. We're gonna go get something to eat, man. We're gonna go out to eat tonight, you know. Or get takeout with my babies, man. Wrap this up, man. This was a wonderful, wonderful show. Wonderful, wonderful show tonight, man. But let me pull this up real quick, right? I told you, man. Shout out to my man. I'm on Heads, man. This is Marcus's page. Ohio Runs Boxing. Ohio Runs Boxing. Right? That's why I love what I do now, right? Like I said, I got one of the hottest shows, right? I love what I do. This is Ohio Runs Boxing's page, right? Look at the comment, right? That's why I said, man, you guys be out here respecting people, right? And acting like certain dudes are so honorable, right? So righteous and upstanding. But look at this despicable, right? That's what they do. Look, this dude right here, he's a trainer of the year, right? Trainer of the year, right? But look at his comment. This is his actual quote. You know, shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. Derek James is quoted as saying, "I think Terrence Crawford is fighting a guy that Earl Spence took a lot out of." But this is great post right here. Look at the post though. Who looks like they got more taken out of them after the fight? Who hasn't been the same since the fight? This guy or this guy? But this dude that you guys want to, paint the narrative that is such a honorable, righteous dude. Look at the statement that he made. Despicable. That's why I called him Derek Lames. That's lame, bro. Like, why? You know Terrence Crawford's finally about to fight one of the top hitters over there. So what you are trying to do is save face and make it seem like it's all hunky-dory. But it's not, man. But yes, I felt the need to share that. And I hope this gets back to them. Because I posted my good brother today. I'm going to share this also before I close out. Before I close out, I want to share this on my page. My good brother, I'm going to have him on. This is my guy, Mr. Storff, aka Nightmare. I'm going to have him on, but first, look, this is a two-parter. I threw this up here. This is a Team Spence wave rider or assistant, whatever you want to call him. This is a comment he left on one of my pictures before I blocked him. But he said, "Jackson Flat, I know you've been on some negative shit and switched up. But hey, it's still peace, love, and light. Keep pushing the culture forward and building your legacy with your brands." I commented back like, "Kill that noise. Miss me with that fake-ish. You know what I'm saying? I don't want those fake vibes over here. Anybody that follow me and knows how I move, it's nothing negative about me. We are building legacy. We are building generational wealth. We are building brands. Like he said, we are building companies, right? But you see how the universe works? My brother sent me something. This is the write-up I was talking about jihad. But my brother sent me this. This was so fitting because it coincides with that statement that he made.
Who try to build you as a bad guy because you won't allow them to deceive you. See, they sling around these words: loyalty, faithful. However, they didn't let you know the magnitude of their behavior or who they were to begin with. So they deceived you. That's right, extortion, theft by deception. So once you got whiffed to who they are, you kept it moving. In which, had they told you who they were to begin with, they would have gave you an ample opportunity to decide if you wanted to run with them or not. However, because they didn't do that, you kept it moving. Now they want to bill you and paint you to the next weak-ass ear saying you're unfaithful or you're disloyal. Keep it moving. Be loyal to self, baby.
Man.
Principle.
Man, very powerful, man.
Yo, what's up, royalty? Hey, check this out. I guess my message today is stay away from those people who try to bill you as a bad guy because you won't allow them to deceive you. See, they sling around these words, loyalty, faithful. However, they didn't let you know the magnitude of their behavior or who they were to begin with. So they deceived you. That's right, extortion, theft by deception. So once you got whiffed to who they are, you kept it moving. In which, had they told you who they were to begin with, they would have gave you an ample opportunity to decide if you wanted to run with them or not. However, because they didn't do that, you kept it moving. Now they want to bill you and paint you to the next weak-ass ear saying you're unfaithful or you're disloyal. Keep it moving. Be loyal to self, baby.
Facts of life. Facts of life. You see that? Facts of life, man. Facts of life. But that was powerful. I had to share that. You see how the universe works? Yes, me and that brother will definitely be linking up soon. This is, like I said, that is Nightmare. Chris Stallworth, former heavyweight professional boxer. Andrew Galata, Shannon Briggs. I'm gonna have them on. And like I said, that's what the source is about. That's what the source is about. The source is about, bringing the actual experts. See, this is a former professional prize fighter with multiple prize fights. Now he is a successful teacher trainer with his own gym in Pennsylvania. So I will bring him on because, like I always say, one of my key phrases is, "Hey, what do I know?" So it's like people always want to down talk me because I guess I have such an influence in the game with no likes, no views on YouTube. But I know so many influential professional prize fighters, coaches, world champions, etc. So I'm going to do a special, a full-on interview with him. And basically I'm going to let him drop the source, man. Because it's time for me to bring actual experts to the light and let them drop gems to discredit, like I just said, the people that try to defame my character. You seen that comment? He said, I've been on some negative stuff. I switched up. No, you never switched on. And the type of person that I am loyal to myself. I am loyal to my family. I'm loyal to my team. So I can't keep giving and giving and giving, sharing and sharing and sharing. And when it's my turn to win or to get into the game or to grow and prosper, you want to continue to hold me back. Or when you see me growing and prospering, you want to move the goalposts or change the narrative. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce tonight and y'all enjoyed these couple of gems that I gave you. Like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. And remember this, man. Remember this. It doesn't cost you $1 to like, subscribe, share. Be on the lookout for my daughter, CEO Nasaya, dropping more interviews.
What age did you start boxing?
I started boxing when I was 7.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what's it like to be on TV?
It's normal.
No?
This guy just don't look at the cameras.
Okay.
Yes, and be on the lookout for my other daughter, Coach Reen, a.k.a. Fighter Reen now.
Nice. 1, 2. Bring her back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep, move around. Yep. 1, 2, back to the castle. Yeah, work. Bring them back up. You gotta bring your hands back up though.
Yes, and if you are a true supporter of the Source and the Source Talk podcast, feel free to drop off some Source Talk podcast drops like this.
The Sauce, you know the vibes. We are
Yes,
Talk
that's right.
podcast.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to the Source Talk podcast. You know the vibes. Yes, we are going to close on that
How
note.
come you not famous yet? I'd be like, you didn't share my shit. How come you ain't shared it yet? That's what I don't understand.